Yes, hello, and welcome to our next installment in our series of programs dedicated to playing card games, Solitaire. We have received some frankly overwhelming feedback from our last program called Stag Party. Not all positive. We have received a number of notes claiming misogynistic and rather antiquated notions depicted in your solitaire game. One letter in particular caught my attention. Hey, card guy, I'll wager that you've attended every stag party solitaire. Well, certainly did not wish to offend with that last game. So let's take a page from the Turnabout is Fair Play handbook and play a game where women are hardly discarded, but are instead the primary focus of the game. The name of this game is called Matriarchy, and it is a fun game with plenty of momentum and frankly a very charming pictorial foundation at the end. So let's play. This is going to be fun. We'll start off with a quick reminder about the deck we use in our game. So we're using, of course, a standard pack of playing cards. As you see here, 52 cards, 2 colors within the pack, 4 suits, 13 ranks within the suits, as you know, ace through king. Now, our game of Matriarchy does require 2 packs, so go ahead and grab that second pack, and let's go ahead and get those combined for a total of 104 cards. I do recommend, of course, shuffling those 7 times to achieve your maximum randomness before we play the game. Now let's talk a little bit about the layout. So begin with a nice clean surface, and the first thing that you're going to do is take out all 8 kings from your pack and set them up as you see here to form your foundations. Your job on those king foundations is to build up within that very suit until it terminates with the queen on top, and you need to do that 8 times. Back to the playing surface below the foundations, you will deal 12 cards in 2 rows of 6, as you see illustrated here. Your job on the tableau is to play down. So you're going to play down on those cards in that very suit. You can draw cards from the tableau itself. You can also draw cards from the pack and the waste pile. So we will give this a shot, and I think it'll all be clearer when we actually play the game. So let's do that. We'll begin with a nice clean surface as you see here, and I've already pulled the 8 kings from the pack, and I'm going to set them up here. I usually kind of gang them, pair them up by suit just so I know where they all are. There we have it, 8 kings. Now let's begin dealing out our tableau. So 6 cards, and then another 6 cards, and now we begin to build accordingly. Now right off the bat here, from our tableau, you see that there are a couple of aces, and those aces are the cards that we're going to build up on those king foundations. So go ahead and grab that ace, put it on that king, and then you replenish that position from your pack of cards, and then play continues. There's a number of moves here we can make right out of the gate. Here's another ace on that king, and now we're going to replenish that tableau position from our pack of cards. We'll continue to look for moves here. Now again, the tableau can play on each other, and you are to build down in suit, so that 10 of hearts can go on that jack of hearts, and then we replenish that position from our pack. Now that 2 can hop right up to the foundation and continue to build on that one. Here's a nice ace of spades to cover that king, and that position now is replenished from the pack. So you're going to see here that eventually cards are starting to organize themselves. You see how the 5, 6, and 7 are now organized in that little pile, and these organizations are going to continue. This 10 here can sit right on top of that jack. Let's replenish with the ace. That ace can hop up to the king foundation. Now we continue to draw cards. That 4 can go on top of that 5 of diamonds because, again, the tableaus build down and the foundations build up. Now we've established our waste pile. The top card of that waste pile is also in play. So you have a number of sources to organize cards in your tableau and then eventually graduate them up to your foundations. How about this jack of clubs? doesn't look like we have a move for him yet, but we can put the Jack of Spades on that queen and then move that Jack of Clubs into that open position. Put the 10 on top, move that queen. Can't play the 2 just yet. We're always looking for moves from our waste pile, always looking for moves from our tableau. There we go. The Ace of Spades fits nicely to cover up that king foundation. You can see we've only got 2 kings left to cover to get those built up to queens. The 2 and the 3 work well. There's another ace for you. 1 king left to cover. We've got the 4, and then we can add that 5. We're building up nicely on that foundation. How about that 9 of diamonds? Anything we can do there? How about that 4 of hearts? Boy, I wish I could combine them with that 3, but as you know, the tableaus build down, not up, so we just have to wait. So continue to move through your cards. That's nice. Now we have all of our foundations covered. We're on the move, as they say, to build those 8 foundations up to queens and establish our matriarchy. That foundation is moving along nicely. How about that 6 of spades? Sure, let's place that up there. 6 of clubs can place on top of the 5. Now we can move up that 7 and replenish that position on our tableau. And we continue to move through our cards. That 8 can move up there nicely. Ooh, let's find that 9. And look at this. Take the whole pile, 9, 10, and Jack, and replenish that position. That 7 can go up to that 6 of spades. And again, we continue to build up those foundations and get ourselves all the way up to queens on 8 positions. How about this queen here? Can't use her just yet. How about that 5 of hearts or that 3? We're going to continue to look for moves here. 8, can't do it. 6 of spades, I wish we could use it. How about that 6 of hearts? So sometimes you just have to go through the cards here and look for something that works. Now that 2 of diamonds moves up nicely. Continue to move through our cards. Now this is nice. With that 8, we can then kind of in reverse order take that pile from the tableau and place it up on the foundation where it belongs. We're already at 2 jacks here. 1 card away from having queens presented up on our foundation, which of course is our goal of the game. We're going to continue to move through our pack. We're going to continue to build up our waste pile. Again, that top card is always available for play. That 3 moves up nicely. Now take this whole pile, whole thing, all the way up to 7. Replenish that position and continue to move through. That 8 and that 9 build nicely. How about that 9 of diamonds? Anything we can do there? That 10 of hearts, like to go on that jack. Looking for a 9. Don't have it just yet. So we'll keep moving through our pack, looking for opportunities to build up on the foundations or build down on our tableau. The 5 of hearts goes nicely there. How about that 8? No, can't play the 9 just yet, but be patient. I think it'll all come together here as these piles get organized and then are ready to graduate up to the foundations. That 7 of hearts can play up. I should say down on the tableau, but playing up from the waste pile. That 8 of diamonds can now build up on that foundation. We've got a position open, so we can put that 9 there. But remember that that tableau builds down, so there we go. I thought I was going to miss it. 8 goes on top, and then the 7. Got a couple of positions that we can build. Look at this, the 7, 6, and 5 organized nicely. We've got that 4 here, and then we can put these cards up nicely, as you see. Now look at this. Aha! And we have our very first regal lady to join the cabinet, as you see here. And look at this. We are on our way here, 9, 10, Jack, and Queen, and that is our second Queen to complete the foundations at the top of the playing surface there. Let's continue to move through. We've got our tableau humming along here, and with that 4, we can get that entire pile placed. Now we need a Queen of Hearts to complete that foundation. We've got 2. Oh, there we go. The Queen of Clubs has made her arrival, and the cabinet is growing with regal ladies. Now we've got another Jack waiting for a Queen to complete. Can go ahead and build up these tableau cards. Remember, they build down. You can see that momentum is building here. The piles are getting larger. They are all organized by suit, and when they have the opportunity to graduate up to the foundation, they are going to be ready. So organize those cards. Keep those positions filled. Now we've got another Queen of Clubs, and now we're up to 4, and we are definitely moving. This whole pile can move up. Take that 7 and put it on that 6. Look at this. Here's the 8, the 9, the 10, the Jack, and another Queen. The Queen of Diamonds is here. We got that Jack, and now we've got a Queen of Spades as well. We are definitely making some headway. Thank you, Queen of Hearts. Now all these cards can file in order. The 9, the 10, the Jack, and with this final Queen, we have established our matriarchy. And there you have it. This is a fun game. It definitely has momentum. It definitely gets organized. It starts off a little bit slow, but then it comes together at the end, and I think it's just a blast. So I want to thank you for joining me. I hope you had as much fun playing Matriarchy as I did illustrating it. I want to thank you for joining me, and hey, be sure to catch us again next time.